Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here at Avalanche, seeing what's going on. This guy is actually looking pretty strong. There's a decent chance we're going to see this price continue higher. You just got to recognize Bitcoin sold off pretty solid after massively increasing. And you know, this pretty much says it all here, right? Come on, Bitcoin, what's going on? Smash, smash, just hitting you in every single direction. So again, it's a pretty much garbage charts if you ask me. I mean, this is complete nonsense. Looking at that, just bullish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle. I mean, what are we going to see? Hit 49, 50,000 when the candlestick closes today? Anyways, regards to that fact, most coins are responding adversely to Bitcoin selling off, okay? Big surprise, we know this here. Now, having said that, we need to acknowledge and recognize a few key factors, such as previous resistance and support levels, etc. So we're going to talk about that and a few other things that kind of help clarify, how much further this could go back if it were to, right? We never truly know, but we like to kind of hypothesize what could happen next. So this is the monthly here. Nothing to see here much except for the fact that $44 is a heavy level of liquidation that could still get swept. I think it's a very strong likelihood. But just taking a look at the last 7 days, to quickly note here, any shorts in the last 7 days have gotten destroyed, okay? So keep in mind we got that going on for us here. There is liquidation levels at about 33, but it would make more sense for 43 to get hit considering we're closer. And of course, we have this bullish momentum going on right now, okay? So just again, keep in mind, Bitcoin starts to stabilize. If it ever does, we're going to see some consistency through Avalanche going up, is my personal opinion. So if Bitcoin goes sideways, just say for the next week, Avalanche should go up. We'll double check a few other things too, of course, in the charts. But before we do, quick congrats to our community members here. Awesome trades here with our swing trades. VeChain, 60% in 3 days. Chainlink, 44% in 17 hours. Solana, 42% in 2 days. Celestia, 62% in roughly a day and a half. And those are basically just swing trades that we took, and those are 5x, maybe 6 or 7x leverage trades. I think most of them are 5x though. So again, nice gains there. Safe, conservative, realistic. If you want something like that yourself, cryptocash.tech is a site link down below. Join our members there. We've got a couple hundred members in the group right now. We are getting close to our maximum occupancy, so just heads up. Sooner the better, of course, if you're considering that. Otherwise, you just have to wait until, I think, month end or something. We'll figure that out as we go along. But for right now, the key takeaway here is that Avalanche, we have heavy concentrations of liquidation at $43. That is coincidentally really close to this fib level. Okay, so that fib level is the 0.618 fib. So once we hit that level, great chance we're going to see some liquidation and a further continuation of the upside. Taking a look at the daily, let's go ahead and double check a few key factors here. So quickly to note, we are still below the 20-day SMA. Most coins are saying the same thing here today based on the simple fact that the price was above and now it's below, with Bitcoin selling off after going bonkers in the first hour of trading. So all that having been said, we can see the price action continuing up above the 50-day SMA. That's the important thing. Getting over that 20-day SMA will be nice, but it's not necessarily a necessity. It's just extremely helpful to know that we're on the right side of those tracks. So we're not fully bullish, we're just mostly bullish. We're over 50 on the RSI on traditional, RSI on the daily, and of course we can see the MACD trying to converge, getting closer and closer. So again, these are all positive contributing factors. Very little working against us, minus the fact that we have that volume profile resistance at about 41. I wouldn't say that's like a big deal, but it's still important to recognize that level, 0.5 of Fibonacci is a very common resistance level. So we broke above, closing below here, potentially. We'll see here soon what's happening. We still got 8 hours left in today's trading day. Okay, so I would not say that the top or bottom is in just yet. We do, however, have a fair value gap here down as low as 36. Could see a retracement to that level. I think it's less likely though, considering we're above a key level resistance turn support at 38. I talked about that yesterday. Getting above $38 is super huge. The main reason why is because it's not only a fib level, but we've got a previous candlestick closure there just above that level at 39. So a closure at 38.39 today, I think is super, super helpful, okay? So again, that would kind of help reaffirm a few things. We are getting rejected by the 200-day SMA tentatively. Of course, that's pure coincidence because Bitcoin just sold off. If Bitcoin hadn't, we'd be blasting straight through that and being like, oh, great, we're good to go. Again, that's why you always got to pump the brakes. I was talking to my community earlier, like, hey, man, FOMO is a real thing, for sure. There's no doubt about it. In fact, it's very common. It's okay to feel that way. But when the market's going crazy like this, there's typically a recourse. Okay, now the odds of the price going up and down like it did is usually fairly low. Nowadays, it makes total sense because it's complete garbage, in my personal opinion. I mean, again, this pretty much explains it. Okay, just destroying faces left and right. And FOMO is a very, very hard thing to deal with. But the truth here is that you shouldn't FOMO in, but now that the price is kind of back to this realistic level, it may be a good consideration to dollar cost average, right? Maybe add to your position at certain price points. There's different things you can do to help kind of maximize your gain, but again, if AVAX is your coin, then I would just recommend getting in soon because it does feel like it's going to continue further up here. Not a lot of reasons to consider shorting. I know some folks are like, oh, I'm so glad I shorted Bitcoin at 49,000. Yeah, some of you got kind of lucky. There's no doubt, but that could have just totally wrecked you and gone the other way. Okay, again, so just be careful taking high leverage trades. That's really the bottom line here. Having said all that, all the indicators here are looking positive. We've got a convergence on stochastic RSI. RSI is under 70. MACD is converging, starting to plateau a little bit, but generally speaking, we're building that volume profile here and that volume base. We are not overextended by any stretch. We're at an 8, but there's a healthy amount of consolidation at this level, just above that recent fib. So to me, $38 seems like a pretty solid support. Taking a look at the hourly, let's quickly note a couple things here. Ichimoku Cloud, what's going on here, buddy? We're looking pretty solid. Keep in mind, lagging span is going to intersect in the price action 12 to 24 hours from now. So the price doesn't continue to go up. It might be a consideration to consider taking some profits on your trade. Okay. Again, if you're in a long position with AVAX, then kudos to you. Let's see here. If I recall correctly, we took some profits from AVAX recently. Let me quickly double check this. Premium Plus, what is it? XRP, 30%, 20% ETH, more ETH. Jeez. Just scalping the crap out of Ethereum. I know there was an avalanche trade in here somewhere. That must have been yesterday morning. But anyways, as you can see, there's a lot of trades taking place with our Premium Plus group. That's a day trading bot that I've created, just kind of scalping the market. Check that out in your own time. But the point here is that there's really no indication that the price is going to turn around. We're seeing very little confirming factors to the downside. So why consider a short in this market right now? Sure, you could have got lucky in this little situation there with a 5% correction, but generally speaking, the market is moving up. There's no reason to bet against it, okay? Again, I know the payout can be greater in some cases, but shorts are just inherently more risky, and I don't recommend you take any shorts. We can see we got multiple confirming factors here, where the price action was low and consolidating above that support level, and good consideration for a sell target there. So even though we don't have any new buy signals just yet with our indicator, we are still looking pretty solid here in the sense that the price should maintain itself. So again, I would recommend trimming some profits if you're day trading. If you're swing trading, just move your stop loss higher as you take profit. There's really no other way around it. It's the best strategy in this market because again, getting super greedy can get you wrecked. So please, please, please don't leave money on the table. It makes no sense. All right, folks, that's what we got there. Last but not least, extremely important, make sure you use our link down below to register for Bitunix. No KYC, no VPN exchange, healthy rewards. And of course, we got this massive trading competition coming up here on the 15th. So nice amount of volume there. Honestly, all you got to do is hit join now and you'll be automatically eligible. 15th through the 29th is a 2-week competition there. Just a lot of fun. Again, I don't want you to overtrade because of it. It should just be kind of a fun little thing to kind of track your stats. That's all. But again, check that out in your own time. Really cool stuff. Thanks again, Bitunix, for the awesome opportunity for my community. Thank you to my community and my awesome subscribers for watching. Comment below, like, subscribe, follow. Deeply appreciate it. Jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. Love to have you along. Have a good rest of your day either way. Thanks again for your time.